of the week comes from Bethany, Oklahoma. Joey Guevara owns this beautiful 2013 Dodge Viper GTS. With estimated 600 rear-wheel horsepower, it has complete exhaust with American Racing long tube headers, deleted cats, and a Aero Stage 2 PCM. If you would like for your ride to be considered Ride of the Week, send high-quality photos along with information and your mailing address to jeastracing@gmail.com. Enjoy the video. Alright guys, this week I'm going to try to do 2 videos, and I have been in touch with several guys from Memphis Street Outlaws and have some information and some things that you're not going to want to miss. The things that I have learned and that the Memphis Street Outlaws has told me, everyone who watches the show interested in the cars and all of that are not going to want to miss. It is the biggest behind the scenes and the build-up of what the show and cast is than anything that has been on the internet about Street Outlaws yet. This is what the producers, the show, the main cast members do not want you to know. And this video will be dropping at the end of the week. But before we kick that off, if you haven't watched my live stream from last week, it's a really long video. Go back and watch like the first 5 minutes, and maybe you will understand me and the reason I'm doing certain things, like promoting the shirts, which is the first and second link below. The first link is going to be my original shirts, and the second is the ones that I have said that every car guy could relate to. Go check them out, and you will understand the purpose and why I have been promoting my shirts or my brand so much here lately. But let's talk about Memphis Street Outlaws and kick this video off right here. Alright, the first thing that I want to talk about is Jamie Otts and the Killer Cab. Probably the fastest car, the best looking, and most well-known car on the show. You see him and his car in the background every week, and we have not seen him race yet. I'm going to put a small clip in right here of him locking in a bet against Pennsylvania, I think. It would have been 2 weeks ago. Him locking in a bet. You can see JJ point at him, and they're talking about it. And then you see Jamie Otts have his wallet, paying his money, and then the camera pans to Carp, Jason Carpenter, and it shows them racing. Alright, right here, JJ's pointing at Jamie Otts, taking $5,000. Keep watching. Most of the time in a who's that say that he's racing at the bottom of the screen? Who's paying the money right there? That's Jamie Otts all day long. Got his wallet out, counting his 5 stacks. That is one of the best looking, fastest, and just basic badass cars that is on the show. So why are they not putting them, front mainstream on the show? I don't get it. Nothing against Jason Carpenter. I think Jason Carpenter is one of the most genuine guys on the show. I think he is legitimate. I think he's real. I think that he's one of the most level-headed and think things through type of guy on the show. But why do they not want the Killer Cab to be one of the most mainstream cars on the show? It is a beautiful car. That wrap is insane. The presence of the car is just overshadows everything. And it is turbo. It would get them away from just spraying nitrous on the same cars that has been wrecked, flipped, destroyed, rebuilt. Just you take in the driver's meeting, you don't know what you're gonna get when it comes to JJ. You may get him driving heifer with midget flagging, or you may get Precious driving heifer with JJ flagging, or you may, you never know. And like it gets to be confusing to a point when it is more options, but it is confusing when you see a car, and I mean, there's so much going on, so much fast talking, and so unorganized that it just kind of is overwhelming almost to a point, when it could be simplified and more understood a lot easier. I know that they are going to see this video. I know they're going to watch it. So, you know, maybe you can use that information to your benefit, or, you know, you could say, what the hell does this guy know? And say, screw him. You know, I don't care. I'm just telling you what I have been told, what I have, you know, picked up on and noticed, and, you know, common sense type stuff. By me saying that, I'm not taking anything away from Carp. Beautiful car, respectable guy, you know, sexy is a beautiful car. I love the first generation Camaros, as you can tell. But, you know, take your mainstream guys, take the guys that, you know, do more than just street race on that show. Why not put him up front? Example, last night Anthony Smith raced that 55 from, you know, the DMV, wherever it was. Everybody was from everywhere, so I don't remember where that car was, but you got a complete carbon-bodied 55, big tire, you know, looks like a fast car, turbo, and then you have Jamie Otts with a, you know, Tri-5 Chevrolet turbo there, ready to race. Why didn't those two line up? That was a L for Memphis. I don't know if that guy was too scared to race a, you know, fast race car, or what the deal was, but, you know, we noticed this. I know that, you know, racers from Memphis, I know producers, and I know they watch these episodes of mine. Take notes, or, you know, listen to me. I'm not lying to you. I'm not trying to hurt the show. I want to see everyone on that show succeed and build something and not make mistakes that the general audience, which is me, my viewers, are seeing. So, you know, they're going to do what they want to do, but I have no reason to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you, and it is what it is. The only other thing that I can think of that I want to mention about last night's episode is when, you know, they have so much trash talk in the drivers' meetings. You know, when they're locking in bets, you know, give me the hit, give me the tire, give me this, give me the crack, give me the gap, you know, all the stuff going on, and it's almost, you know, it'll pan away and show JJ try to explain what's going on. But, you know, when there's 15 races going on and they're doing them 15 different ways, it's never a heads up, go. So with all of the stuff that's going on, it's hard to keep track of who got what and, you know, what's going on. I mean, that's just the simplest way I know to put it. The guy that Carp got the hit and chases the race, whatever. And I have said from day one, when it comes to chases a race, when, you know, if the guy leaves, when the arms go up, it is hard to sit there bouncing off the two-step and watch the guy take off without just reflexes, letting go of the button. He said it last night, and that just goes to prove that what I have been saying about that is true. If you go first, unless the guy has it in their head that they know this guy's going to jump, and they're going to take the gamble and just sitting there, which we seen JJ do that last week, but, you know, he had it in his mind when he pulled up there that he wasn't going to go. That's the only reason why he didn't go. But, you know, I have seen them, you know, right after they staged the second car, pretty much go. And the guy next to him, you know, will try to chase them down when the first car is 60 foot in front of them. There's no way in 660 feet they're going to catch them when it's supposedly supposed to be an even match race. Not going to happen unless they cross or something just catastrophic happens. They're not going to catch them. One more thing that I want to bring up about the whole Memphis Street Outlaws, you know, chases a race, arm drop situation that hasn't come up yet, but it will come up if the show continues. And that is, you know, when somebody decides to sit there, the argument is going to arise of when, you know, they was actually supposed to go. JJ does his arm drop so fast that you know, anytime that I have ever street raced and there was an arm drop, it was pull them in, stop, pull them in, stop, up, and you hold it and then down. And when your arms go down, that is go. So theoretically, when your arms start moving, that would be when the flashlight comes on, tire cracks, that's a jump. JJ goes up, down so fast that it would take, you know, one man's, you know, the bet would about be null, because, you know, at what point are you actually supposed to go? You know, there's never a stop for it to go down. It's a one solid motion, up, down. And we have seen JJ set. We've seen, you know, one or two set situations, but whenever it comes to someone who actually stole the hit and someone who did set, and it was right as the arms went down or during the whole motion, where is the actual starting point or where the flashlight would be? That problem has not arose on camera yet, but when that problem does happen, where is the, you know, bottom line? Who has the bottom line? Who has the say? You know, if JJ has to say, and JJ is also the one who's flagging the race, where's the fairness in that? Memphis Street Outlaws is a reality show first, a race car show second, and the show is going to turn into a documentary, basically, of JJ's life. Supposedly, and this comes from inside sources, that, you know, the whole deal about, you know, JJ's mama buying the motor, you know, all that was, reality show type stuff. Doughboy, great guy. Everybody I've talked to said he was an amazing person, great guy, and he was genuine and true, you know, but he also is playing the part that his dad and the producers want him to play, you know, with her buying him the motor and him going and getting her to say, hey, Grandma, do you want to hear me crank the motor that you bought? If that was not staged, why was she mic'd up? I'm not downing anybody. I'm just stating facts. And, you know, if someone has a, you know, better story or better, you know, I challenge you to give me proof and show me, and I will be the first to admit that I'm wrong. But inside sources, people from the show tell me this, and I have no reason to not believe them. And there is a video coming up very soon, like I've said 5 times already, that is going to expose a lot of this stuff. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. It is good to watch racing on TV. They do have something if they don't mess it up. I have a video that's going to come out by the end of the week, and I'm not sure what all I'm going to put in the video. I have hours and hours worth of info that would probably completely cripple Memphis Street Outlaws, and that's not really what I am setting out to do. That's not what I am here and my channel is to do. But I do feel like that the people that has got screwed over, the people that is not getting the recognition that they deserve, and the ones that are taking all the glory and all the money and everything and isn't earning it, I hate to say exposed, but should be brought to light. There's a video gonna happen end of the week, maybe even the weekend, but it will happen very soon. You're not gonna want to miss it. Anything you want me to know, say, do, have, send it to the email address that's on the screen. Also, my P.O. box is on the screen. I'm planning on doing another giveaway very soon, and if you want to be entered in the giveaway, send me something to the P.O. box. I have not received nothing in a minute, but everything that I have received since the last giveaway I done is entered. So anything, you know, handmade or letter, you know, this hat that I'm wearing was sent to me by King of the Valley Motorsports. Send it to me. You know, the last guy who won $50 was something that he made. Very simple. Send it to me, and you can be entered to win a $50 prepaid card, gift card, whatever the winner wants. Very simple. Thank you very much for watching. Godspeed, and I will see you in the next video.